Greetings, happy Friday. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I'm on my fitness floor space in my studio. Let's talk about fitness, movement, being active and exercising. First of all, what we get wrong about fitness. This conversation is for those who want to exercise and really haven't done it consistently. Or maybe started, gave up, maybe just wants to and wish to, and it's just not getting consistent and it's hard to squeeze it in your day. Folks, if this is you, you're doing it wrong. Not really doing. You're starting it from a wrong place. So imagine, this is a description of my wellness vortex that is described in a fitness and movement structure. So imagine you're building a house. So the house goes from up and down. From the foundation, we build in the foundation first, and then we build the pillars, walls, and the roof. The foundation is where we all got to start, especially if we struggle with consistency, right? So there are 5 steps that will build in from the foundation and up. So again, folks, if you are not consistent with exercise, please don't think about exercising. Yes, as a fitness trainer, but also as a health and life coach, and the person who is succeeding in fitness, by the way, is the person who never been good in fitness. If you ever read, if you're in my insights emails, please feel free to join me, coachingbynadia.com/insights. Fitness has not been my top area. Likely to put, I've been really not good with fitness at school, at my early years. Somehow, somewhere along the way, I started exercising. I started really treating my body, not just with nutrition, with a positive mindset. Psychology is my major, but really learning how to love my body through the proper movement and fitness. Okay, so let's talk about the levels of movement, levels of fitness for life, levels of conscious fitness. And the level number 1, the non-negotiable, folks, foundation is just moving more. Want to lose more weight? Lose more. Be active. Being active does not mean you're exercising. That's where we get it wrong. We think about exercise immediately when we think about fitness. Well, formal fitness, yes, but if you're just moving more, you're being active, but you also burn more calories, so you burn more energy. Thus, you can lose weight if you're just even moving more. So have a goal. There are so many tools and techniques, and that's what I teach in my program, but there's so many different tools how you can tap into the time you already have. It's not about carving the time to exercise. Again, this is not where you start if you struggle with consistency. Where you start, baby steps. Transformation is not about a change, it's about a choice, one step at a time, one of my life coaching principles. You start by attaching your new habit to an existing habit. In my group coaching call, we were laughing today, we were talking about exercising while going to the bathroom. You can do lunges on the way to the bathroom. You can grab a wall and do push-ups. After you finish the bathroom, TMI, you can hold your squat. If there's a will, there's a way. There's so many ways. So think about a habit chain as the tool, attaching the habits. Also, you can think about what do you do throughout the day. So if you're brushing teeth, everybody has teeth to brush, right? You can brush teeth while standing in one place and walking. You can start microwave and do microwave circles, I call them, around the kitchen. You can park far away while walking to the store. So many ways to be active. Just fidgeting around throughout the day, it's a 30%, my friends, of our daily calorie energy expenditure. Just think about 30% of what our body burns throughout the day. please fidget around, move more. Second step is really focusing on the proper posture and functionality of your moves. Like I'm sitting right now. I'm not sitting by compensating the body. I'm using the gravity, I'm using alignment to sit properly. So think of a Superman. Okay, again, there's so many things, tools and techniques to teach. By the way, you can grab my proper posture course. Details all over of the posture of the functional movement, and even how to utilize it for athletics, sports, and workouts. Great course, proper posture course, coaching by Nadia. Okay, then you go into the steps, building the house, and then we talk about, my friends, formal fitness. So think about, again, if you haven't been consistent, please don't think about putting something on your calendar that is not going to happen and then you feel like a failure. Start being active, focus on your posture, focus on functionality of your movement, and then start gently bringing formal fitness into your workouts. And we will talk about that as well later in this month. This month is going to be a Wellness Vortex, the movement and fitness pillar of health. And the final step, so it's like putting the roof on the house, where being active and exercising and movement is not what you wish, it's who you are. It's what you do it whether you want it or not. Flexibility, but consistency. That's our roof, that's the step number 5, and that's where it's important to keep the most important key in, well, not the most important. One of the most important key in building consistency is having fun with it. Especially if it's something we just not liking, maybe at the beginning, we haven't built that habit yet where the brain is liking the feel, how you feel after you work out or moving around. Finding the way to have fun with yourself. If you hold that squat for 30 seconds after you use the bathroom, give yourself high five in the mirror. You only have 30 to 40 seconds to reward yourself. Okay, my friends, there is a lot to talk about. What we get wrong about fitness, and really looking at our movement and fitness habits from the point of building the house from bottom to up. Foundation, posture, functional movement, formal fitness, personalizing, did mention that, and having fun with it. I wish you all conscious fitness for life. Enjoy. If you'd like to receive more details, please sign up for my insights, coachingbynadia.com/insights. If you're watching my insights already, you will probably have lots of links. You can tap in and learn more tools, more information. You can also join our club, Level Up Your Wellness on Demand, and you can also join our VIP group program, which is we are all again covering the being active and fitness this month. With that said, please remember, when you power up your body, your mind, you power up your health and your life. That's when you own your health, you own your life, and can create anything you want. And if you've been wondering about what is she wearing on her feet, those are my wool shoes that I wear sometimes in my studio when it gets a little cool. Happy Friday, happy weekend, everyone.